checking the parking lots, man. Make sure you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Okay, man. What's your name?
For what?
I'm just contacting you. I just have to. So
You have to.
So there's a law that just came out.
Okay.
To where anybody I contact, even if it's consensual, I have to get your demographics that I can
Really?
say that I contacted you. Yes.
No. That's not the law.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
With Senate Bills 217.
No, this is not a stop and ID state.
Okay, so I have to say that I did contact you.
Okay. Good. You say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, when I run the plate,
Okay.
it is coming back with a warrant hit.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that you're not the person. And not
Nope, I'm not the person.
So can I get your name?
No.
And why not?
Well, this is first you said that you have to ID me. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
This is not a stop and ID state.
Says who?
What do you mean says who? It's a law. It's a law,
So
sir.
the law states now that anybody I contact,
Okay.
I need to get an ID so I can say that I contacted you.
No, I don't think so. That's
Yes,
not
it
the
is.
law. This is private property, sir.
It is not. It is a public parking lot.
No, this is private property.
It is a public parking lot.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
That we're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, you're scaring my kid. There's no point of this. You know, this is
Okay, well,
ridiculous.
Wouldn't have to scare him if you were cooperative.
Well, no. That's just ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry for what? For being uncooperative?
Oh no, I'm just not gonna give you all this free information for nothing. We're just sitting here. We're not doing anything wrong. We're waiting for somebody.
Okay, and like I said, when I ran the plate, it came
Okay.
back with the warrant hit, and I want to make sure it's not
Sorry,
you.
it's not me. Yeah, it's
How
not me.
do I know that? Because I
I'm
don't know your
sorry,
name.
it's not me. I don't know.
Because I don't know
what
your
to tell
name.
you.
Until I can get your name.
I'm sorry. I'm not the type of person who
I
releases
at least
my
get
name
your
like
first
that. No, absolutely not. No, I'm sorry, bud.
Okay, well, I'm not going to put you into that.
I think we're gonna get arrested.
All right, sir. Have a good day.
You have a good day too.
We talk about it all the time, and this is the perfect clip to show you that law enforcement officers will say whatever they want to try to control you and ultimately violate your constitutional rights. Law enforcement officers are required to have a valid reason, such as reasonable suspicion or probable cause, before initiating contact with individuals demanding identification. Without any reasonable suspicion of criminal activity is a clear violation of their Fourth Amendment rights, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The officer's decision to fabricate lies to Danke in order to intimidate him is highly unethical and demonstrates a flagrant abuse of power. Making up false claims about warrants or non-existent laws to justify the cop's demands is a tactic we cannot fall for. As seen, this officer had no choice but to back down. And the notion that the cop must identify and document every interaction with citizens is a policy and not a law. Such actions amount to harassment and intimidation rather than legitimate law enforcement activities and have no place in any police department across the nation. Let's continue.
How's it going, man? How are you?
How you?
Good, good. This is a weird way to park.
I'm working, man. I work
okay.
here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. What's your
You have an
name?
ID with you, or?
Got a name and badge number?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name and badge number?
Dan Padilla and badge number 541.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
So
you have an
what's-
ID with you?
What I need an ID for? I
I
just.
want to make sure that you work here.
What, you gonna call my boss?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I'm a janitor.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen you janitor in here. That's why I'm asking.
I've been working here for 4 years, sir.
Oh, really?
So I mean, you must be new. This is a new route or something?
No, it's not a new route.
Well, I mean, I work here 7 days a week,
Okay.
same time every night.
All right. I've never seen you janitor in here, and I
Yeah.
work here every night also during the week.
It's all good, but yeah, I work here, sir.
Cool. Do you have your ID with you?
What do I need ID for?
Because I want to make sure that you are you, and this is a weird way to park. So that's why I'm here.
I clean here at night. I'm not only one here. You know why I park right here like this? Because my car done got bipped outside before. I got vacuums. Okay. I can't get my shit bipped like this. I park right here so I can hear and know what's going on, be alert.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out. I'm loading my car up,
Okay.
and you asked me for ID. You pulled up on me. I'm not. I mean, did
I
the
understand
alarm
that,
go
but
off
this
or
is-
something?
this is a weird way to park.
But this is our property. This is our property. We work here.
I understand that. Do you have a business card that
I don't
has
have
your name on it? or-
I can tell you my name, sir, but I don't have no ID for you. Asking me.
That's fine. Yeah, I want to make sure that you are you.
But I'm just saying, what do I need to show ID for? Can I have your
I'm here
business
talking
card?
to you. Places like this get broken into all the time.
Can I have your business card, sir?
I don't have a business card, but I gave you my name and I gave you my badge number. Did I not? You asked for it. I gave it to you. What's your last name, sir?
sir. Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What am I doing wrong? Have I committed a crime?
No, but
Am I under
this is
suspicion for something?
This is rather suspicious.
I'll
parking
work
right
it. You
here.
want me? Can I get out the car and unlock the door for you and shut the alarm down?
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
let
be
me do
awesome.
that. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna get shot, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. But can I have your name and badge number, sir?
Meredith, 656.
Say it again.
Meredith, 656.
Okay. Let me show you my Let me unlock the door for you, man.
Okay. What was your name again?
Awesome.
Y'all got a key too, right?
No, I don't have a key actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I still get your name? Is that
What do you need that for, sir? I'm trying to work here. What do you need my
So I'm
name
here
for?
talking to you.
But
Okay.
I
have it your way. That's fine. I was here checking on your business.
But the alarm didn't go off. What are you checking on me
You
for?
work here. I'm just making sure that you're.
Like I told him, sir.
Good to
Hold
go.
on, let me just,
I'm
like I
making
told
sure
him,
no one's
the reason
breaking into your
I've been
work.
working here for 4 years. The only reason why I park right here is because my they got bit outside the thing. He hit the corner, seen me load my car up, and then come ask me for ID. Ran up on me. First of all, he put the lights on me as if I was committing some kind of crime. I work here. I just
Well,
let
that's
y'all
all right.
in
I-
here.
My headlights are on. I drive with them on.
But you
all
put
the
them
time.
in my face. That's the only reason why I put the light back on your ass, because you put them. I'm sitting in my car. You just
Okay,
seen me. I
okay.
seen you at the light.
Sir, it's a
Okay.
closed business, right?
I've been working here for 4 years,
I know,
sir.
and I never seen you. park
You
like
ain't.
this.
Well, I ain't never seen you.
Okay, and that's fine.
So how's it? Okay, well, why you need my ID then? Do I show me your ID? I'm still waiting on your car.
I gave you my name. My
I need.
badge number.
Give me
I
your
have yet
car.
to
You're
get
supposed to
your-
supply a car.
I have yet to get
I'm just
your
trying to figure.
name.
I'm just trying to figure out why I need to show my name
Okay, cool.
and my ID for something that I'm
We're
not
good
doing
now.
nothing.
You don't want to give me your name. That's fine.
You know I don't have to show you my name. That's the cold part about you know my rights. Why would I forfeit my rights for nothing? I'm over here working. I'm doing my job.
Okay. I'm
You
not
making me
breaking
late for my next
I'm not
job.
breaking anybody's rights.
I'm late, sir.
Do you want anything else?
I need you to just leave.
Okay.
You dismiss it. You
That's
dismiss
fine.
too. What's your name again,
That's
sir?
fine.
Meredith.
Y'all both dismissed.
Yeah. You're not dismissing me. I'm good. You take care.
You leaving.
All right.
Toodaloo.
Once again, another police officer approaches an individual without reasonable suspicion of criminal activity or a specific call for service. This cop demanding identification from the man, despite the lack of any evidence of wrongdoing, reflects a serious problem we have with law enforcement in general. But the officer not believing Roosevelt about his employment status as a janitor is irrelevant, because how can his identity prove if he's employed or not? While Mr. Brown may have felt compelled to please the officer by unlocking the building in order to avoid further scrutiny or potential repercussions, those actions are not necessary to prove his innocence or justify his presence in the parking lot. This police interaction shows an unequal power dynamic between law enforcement officers and individuals that we have in our country. Additionally, the officer's refusal to accept the man's cooperation and verification of his employment status as evidence of his lawful presence in the parking lot underscores broader issues of mistrust between law enforcement and the communities they serve. Let's continue.
Hey, not much. How you doing? Oh, what are they concerned about? They don't have one?
I guess not. I was trying to call them to see what's going on.
Huh? Well, we're going for a bike ride.
Okay. Where you headed to?
That way.
Well, where's that to, though? I mean,
Just that way.
okay.
Yeah,
Where you coming from? Been riding for a while?
that way. I don't answer those kinds of questions.
Okay.
I'm just out for a bike ride, man.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're just concerned, anybody, just to make sure everything's all right,
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just out exercising my rights, exercising my body.
Okay. All right, just 1 minute, okay?
All right, wait, what, am I being detained? 'Cause I want to keep my ride going.
All right, just hold on really quick. Like I said, I'm going to get you back on the road.
Well, I mean, if I'm not being detained, I just want to go.
We want to make sure that, everything's okay. Do you have the ID or anything?
Yeah, but I'm not going to provide it. I just want to go and
Okay,
finish
well,
my
just
bike
1
ride.
minute. All right, just 1 minute.
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for what
Because I
crime?
want to make sure that, there's nothing going on with the rifle,
Well, it's on my back,
And
but
I understand
what
that.
crime am I being detained for? Because you have to have articulable suspicion. So,
Well, like I said, you've been called on the rifle. I just want to make sure everything's okay. And
hey, that guy's driving a truck. Do you have to pull him over to make sure he can legally drive that truck? All right, if you don't have a crime that I'm suspected of committing, I'm going to be about my way.
Well, like I said, we just want to make sure everything's okay.
Everything's okay. You made sure. I'm good to go. I'm out here riding my bike. I got a bright yellow shirt on.
I understand.
So,
Well, like I said, that's why we know. How did I know that gun's not stolen or something?
well, how do you know?
That's why
How do I know you didn't just rape somebody?
Well, you don't know that. I guess.
Okay, but I'm not going to bend you over and check you for semen samples, am I?
We're out here, just make sure.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. You had to answer your call. You saw that there's no illegal conduct going on, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No. Do you see illegal conduct
Well,
going
I'm
on?
not sure.
Do you have to detain me? You have to be sure or have some articulable, reasonable suspicion.
Well, like I said, you're out here with a rifle. I understand. I'm glad.
But
you're
it's
out with
legal,
a
right?
rifle.
Having a rifle is legal, right?
Yes, you can have a rifle.
Okay, riding a bike is legal, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm riding my bike on the right side of the road, right?
Like I said, if you just hold on.
I don't want to hold on. I want to finish my exercise. So if I'm not being detained, because here's the thing, I don't think I'm being legally detained, so I have a right to leave. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep riding down this way because I'm legally doing so. And your supervisor, if he thinks I'm doing something wrong and he's got articulable, reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime, I don't want to hold on. I'm going to go about my lawful business.
It takes maybe 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, you can pull me over. I'm going straight down this road. I'm not turning off anywhere.
Just if you can hold on.
I don't want to hold on.
I want to make sure that you are supposed to have a rifle. Make sure you're not.
What? How are you going to find out if I'm supposed to have a rifle or not?
You're not a felon or anything. We want to make sure that you're supposed to be having a rifle.
But how do you know
that you're
anything?
supposed to be able to have a weapon
It's
on
none of your business. Do you suspect me of being a felon in possession of a
I don't
rifle?
know that. That's why we
Then
just
you
have to
can't just
investigate.
stop people. You understand how Terry works.
Like I said, I want to make
You
sure
do
everything's
understand
fine.
how Terry works, right?
If somebody, just 1 minute, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I'm going to exercise my right to end this consensual encounter. I will be going straight down this road. Thank you. And I'm on my way. By the way, I'm in Cameron. I am getting ready up. He just rode by. He just left me.
CJ hit the nail on the head with this one. It's simple. If the officer approaches you and cannot articulate a crime that you've committed, is committing, or about to commit, then the cop has no legal grounds to detain or identify you just to appease what he wants. Openly carrying a firearm in a lawful manner, as long as it complies with state laws and regulations, is a constitutionally protected activity backed by the Second Amendment, and carrying does not provide sufficient grounds for a police officer to detain an individual or demand identification. Keep in mind, once the officer fails to articulate a specific crime or reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, this will raise concerns about potential violations of an individual's Fourth Amendment rights. Understanding your rights, such as attorney CJ Grissom, will give you the confidence to make a decision to ride away from the officer upon realizing that the officer cannot provide a lawful basis for the stop, which reflects his understanding of his rights and his refusal to submit to an unlawful detention. While the officer may have followed him for a period of time, the lack of a second stop or attempt to detain him again further suggests that the officer recognized the absence of a legal justification for continuing the interaction. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.